Okay, here's the utility shed wall framing video part 6. We've got our 4 walls, and we want to add the double top plate. And there's actually another piece to this puzzle that we're going to revisit here, where we deleted one of the studs that was kind of outside of the wall here. But now we've got this case where our shed. Let me see if I can pan over here. It's got this this piece of lumber. This top plate is kind of cantilevered, hanging here, and we would like to put a piece of 2x4 running down this length to support this part of the top plate. If we go over to our PowerPoint, you can see that this is the top plate for the shorter edge of the wall, and it has a 2x4 sitting right underneath it, flush with the double 2x4 on the 16-foot length. So we actually have one way over here that's just kind of sitting here doing double duty on this end. So we're going to take this 2x4, we're going to move it to the other end. So what we're going to have is we're going to use our white arrow, and I'm going to click on this component, which has been grouped, and I'm going to right click to hit explode. And then I'm going to click over here on the screen space to kind of deselect all of those different components. Now I can select just this one 2x4 and use my move tool. And I'm going to select this corner and move it so that that corner is flush with this corner right here. Okay, so let me see if I can select that corner, and then I'm going to move it right over here, flush with this corner. And now that 2x4 should be in good shape, supporting the top of the shed right there. Okay, so now we're at a spot where we just need to add the double top plates. Looking at our PowerPoint slide number 4 zoomed in, you can see that the double top plate on this shorter side of the shed is going to overlap the first top plate on the longer part of the shed. It's going to help tie it together. It's going to add more support and rigidity for any kind of forces that might be acting on our shed, like the weather or like any seismic forces like earthquakes and stuff like that. And when we put the plywall on the exterior, it's going to get tied into numerous pieces of the framing, so it's going to be very sturdy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to X out of this material thing, and I'm going to go to my top view here and zoom out a bit and pan over here. I want to add a 2x4 that's going to run the length of this edge overlapping this part of the framing all the way to this edge overlapping that part of the framing. And I'm going to make it a component saying to the double top plate, and I'm going to make a copy and put it over here. All right. So we're going to find our corner, and we're going to add our rectangle tool. All right. And I'm going to click on this corner and drag it out. No, that didn't really work. Let me hit escape real quickly. Maybe hit undo. My computer's kind of freezing on me here. Let me see what's going on. There we go. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to use my white arrow to kind of clear out what I'm doing here. Okay. So I'm going to use my rectangle tool, and I'm going to click on this edge, and I'm going to be drawing out a piece of lumber, and I'll draw it just to the joint between these two, or maybe it's a little further off. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to use my push-pull tool to bring this up 2 inches. So I'm going to drag it up. I'll hit 2 on the keyboard and hit enter. And then I'm going to hit this side and drag it all the way out to the very edge of my shed. So we're going to click right there and pull this out to here. All right. I'm going to hit my white arrow key. I'm going to double click this, rather triple click this, and then make it a component. And we're going to call this the double top plate. Okay. Might be a good time now to color this in with my wood coloring that I was using. I think it was this wood coloring. I'm not 100% sure. Does that look the same? Maybe it's this wood coloring. I don't remember what coloring I was using, but you'll figure it out when you do it in yours. And now I'm gonna use my white arrow tool to select it and make a copy of it and paste one right over here and place it right here on the end of my shed. I'll zoom around to make sure that I line that up correctly. I think I might have nailed it. Let me see if I can use my my view tools, my scene views to get a different view of this shed here. There we go. It's overhanging a little too far, so I'm going to use my move tool. I'm going to click on this corner, and then I'm going to click on that corner to move it right there. So we're going to click this corner and move to that corner, and then I'm going to use my white arrow key, and I know that that's in the right spot. All right, so I've got the two top plates kind of overlapping the corner pieces here to make sure that that's extra rigid. And I just need to add some lumber in between these two to make this all on the same plane flush for when we add our roof. So I'll zoom in on this corner here to start that process. I'm going to use my rectangle tool to draw a piece. I'll use my push-pull tool to bring it up 2 inches. So I'll hit 2 on the keyboard, and then I will drag it all the way around. Use my white arrow key to make that a component. We're going to triple click it, 1, 2, 3, right click. We'll call it double top plate 2. Okay. We'll make it the wood color. Which one? I can't remember which one it was. So it looks like I'm using the wood floor light. Maybe I should take another stab at what color this might be. Maybe this one. Looks a little darker still. Not 100% sure which one I used last time. But either way, we're going to click on this and make a copy of it, paste it over here, and we're going to place that piece of lumber right there. And now we've got our fully tied double top plate, all 4 walls. The next thing we're going to do is try to add our roof, which is going to be really interesting. So we'll tune in next time and see what happens.